Hi Tea Society, welcome back to the Antisocial Planet. Today we are getting into some more Tower of God Webtoon, and we're in this transitional period. We're setting up a lot of stuff for what's going to be happening next, and we got some backstory in the last chapter, which was really cool to just see some of the origins of like how the Hell Train became what it is now, and like the kind of lore and speculation around it. We got to learn about how Boro, Akka, and Daniel all kind of knew each other and what the origins of that team up was, at least a little bit of it, and their connections with what I've been told a closer pronunciation is Hoaqin, something like that, who's this mysterious, off-putting character that we've met, because I know that they're probably super evil and should not be trusted, and also probably way more powerful than I could even think of at this moment, but they have a very angelic and almost innocent childlike image or like way of behaving with a sinister undertone that's like very uncomfortable for me, especially with how Daniel interacts with them, that I'm just like, I don't know what to do with them. There's lots of stuff happening, and Bom is struggling with his abilities and keeps passing out because he doesn't know how to control them. There's lots of layers, lots of stuff that we're dealing with as we transition from the previous storyline of trying to get onto the Hell Train and only succeeding in getting a couple of people onto it. We'll see what we end up picking up with in these couple of chapters. Yes, we have Wangnan struggling cause math, which not the most difficult puzzle to solve. Oh, the way that he's solve it. Oh, it's cool. You're not alone. It probably is easier than it looks. I don't get it, but oh, hello. Hi, so much for stealth. I felt like they were like setting it up in some way, right? They were like, they have to know that they're there and that they're following behind, right? It's not like they're completely unaware of what's going on, I would assume. Oh yes, you also showed up. Mixed feelings, because like on the one side, I don't like anyone who has like a controlling vibe around Bom at any point, because it usually doesn't turn out well for him. However, I feel like because he has this feeling of ownership over Bom, that the fact that other people are messing with him is gonna anger him, and I'm like, maybe we can use that. Maybe. I don't know. The more powerful people we run into, I'm just like, everyone makes me uncomfortable and I trust nothing. Interesting to say justify ourselves. Like that they can't come up with some kind of cover story for interfering. Oh, so just like dragon fodder. It also makes me uncomfortable that Khun was uncomfortable, because I'm like, me too, but I don't want Khun to join me in that discomfort. He's the one with the plan, the confidence. We need him to be on his A game, and he hasn't been ever since the whole running into Rachel thing again. Dangerous this time. Was there a time that it wasn't dangerous? Because from what we've heard of all of the stuff that happened with the workshops and Beta and Oryang and Casino, I'm like, I don't think it was ever not dangerous. Of course it's not stable. Doesn't it not have an actual entity inside of it? I feel like that pretty much takes away any stability we might have had. Interesting to have this much, just like the messy bed of Ockraptor with the children. I don't like that they seem to be like separate though. It feels like they're together, but they're not. And I don't like that vibe. Rock is just a ball of anger constantly. I like it's so peaceful here. Dun dun. Enjoy it while it lasts. Good questions. The look on Wangnan's face, I just registered it. Caught. Why? Is there some kind of, I don't know, caught? Are we talking caught physically, or are we talking on some other layer? Because we have established that there was like a whole train of people who are super strong in their own right, who decided to have loyalty towards this person, right? To the point of Rowan, we had that much a lead up to who she was, seeming like this complete opposite of Daniel, and just like really bubbly and nice and compassionate, pushed to the point of what appears to be killing someone. So is there an extra layer to why people are following Hoaqin, and like why that almost feeling this draw towards them? Flamethrower, she has several names, including that of one of the great families. I'm not looking crazed though. Jesus Christ. I feel like that's not what we should be concerned with. When your thing is being able to dodge attacks, you do that so well. I don't like that. I don't like the idea that you're threatening to cut off a hand, but also from being a no, you don't need to continue to show me. Don't tell me such things. It's just, he's gonna keep trying though. Yeah, I agree with it does seem crazy. Yes. I'm very uncomfortable, and you look quite tasty. What? No. The art's popping off, but not in a way that can bring me joy, because I'm too uncomfortable. Oh, he's angry. We're gonna get food? Oh, okay. It was like, I just assumed we were getting snacks. I'm just gonna go do the thing instead of sitting here and waiting. He's waited so much. And like, Rock's just like, I don't even care who he is. I'll beat him up. From ancient times. I knew that he had got past of killing the great families, which is why Khun was like, I'm sorry, who? Why? I have somewhere else to be. We've seen a little bit of what he's capable of, and dang, he was thoroughly unwavering in his ability to just go wherever he pleases. See, and again, he could be worse than our enemy. Okay, scary, but he seems to like Bum, so for, hey, attacking them would protect Bum. I'm not saying it's the moral thing to do. I'm just saying it might be helpful. Hey, if we point him towards Rachel and say, she's tried to kill him a few times, and he can do with that knowledge whatever he wants, right? That's his decision. Who are we to stand in his way? It's just a thought. I'm just brainstorming ideas, right? I feel like we could use a good brainstorming session. I get having to listen to him though. It felt like they were taking orders from him, but at the same time, do you have the power to refuse? What an ultimatum. Why do I feel like he's gonna do it? Bomb's gonna single-mindedly just be like, I'll figure it out eventually. I do like that Rock's like, we have people on the train. We have to go and catch up with the train because Wangnan and Yun are there. And we have to catch up. That's the plan. Just like that it's Candy Turtle because he always has the candies and the lollipops and stuff. Okay, I like this. I like that we're not being defeatist. We can't beat Jinsung, but that doesn't mean that's our only option. I like the way that you're thinking. Bomb also seems interested. Stop showing me. I get it. I understand. I don't like this. Oh, I'm uncomfy with the eating, the close-up of the mouth. Yeah, I think he is enjoying it. But we had a similar thing with eating with Daniel, didn't we? Which is just an interesting connection of like, again, he has this very curated facade, right? There's a very specific persona that he wants people to see him as that is different from when we see him alone or his internal monologues or like the person that we see in like the flashbacks, right? There's a different way that he portrays himself. And I wonder if it's modeled after this person because he fears this person or he's controlled by this person or he feels like the power of this person. So he's taking those traits and mirroring them because he wants to have that similar impact on other people. Maybe? Yeah, we do have a time limit, don't we? I mean, probably useful, but I don't like that you're telling him about Bomb, especially with the Slayer nominee title. Oh, look at Rock's little feet. Not the point, I know, but oh, the standoff. I love all the harsh shadows on Bomb in contrast with Jinsung, right? Again, this turmoil of him, of light and dark, good versus bad. He still has, and I think it's interesting the turmoil that he's going through of which side does he fall on, but also it's a very stark contrast between the two parts, right? I think that Bomb still likes to simplify things down into something that is very straightforward and doesn't have the ambiguity that I think a lot of us grow into as we grow as people and we have experiences and we understand there's more ambiguity, right? There's an innocence to seeing things as black and white and simplified, right? And I think that Bomb is still in that phase of there is a good side and there's a bad side and there's a simple goal forward and he wants that simplification. He wants to stay in that world where things are simple because it makes it easier, right? It's easy to choose good versus bad when you believe in that kind of binary, right? It's very difficult if you believe in moral ambiguity and grayness to pick the like right path, right? Because at that point, what counts as good and what counts as not, right? So I think that it's just really interesting to have those contrasting, like a much softer light on Jinsung because he lives in that ambiguity, right? Ambiguity is how he sees the world and how he operates in it. Bit of a standoff. Yes, there are people. Thank you for being inclusive. It is not just Rachel. We also have other people there. We have some team sweet and sour. He likes sweet with the candy. I'm already uncomfortable with the... We're gonna have to get past him. Like the beat of sweat of... He's turning and coming this way, Khun. What do we do? Yes, we have a plan. They're just like run away. Yeah, you definitely do not want to get caught, but also do we have more of a plan than running away? Where are we running to? We're in a ship right now. We're in the air. So there is a limit to where we can run to. I assume there is more plan. Yes, we are also abandoning some people. Oh no, okay, cool. Awesome, we're not. Good, because I was like, we need to not leave people behind with Jinsung. Okay, so we're getting towards the floating ship. That's where we're running. Gotcha. I don't know, we had to talk to him though. Couldn't if we just snuck out? I'm assuming that there's a reason that we antagonized him. I was also like, I feel like he can outrun you. I just have a sneaking suspicion that he's faster. Yeah, I'm like, even with a limit on his ability, I'm assuming Because we saw that with Quant, right? All the way back in season 1 with the like tag game, where even though his abilities were like suppressed, he had a limit to what he was able to access so that he wasn't going to seriously hurt any of the regulars, and there was actually some chance of completing the test. He just outpaced people significantly. It was no contest whatsoever. So I feel like similar thing here, right? I also believe you could catch them using one leg. I have no doubt of that. He understands. But I assume there is a plan. That's Khun's thing. He's like, me, your leader. Oh, was that our tactic? To just send Chibi Rock at him? He's not even trying though. He's still in Chibi form. He could be going all out. He's not in hunter mode. Did you throw Rock? What just happened? Ooh, we just got real for a second. It was like, I guess your dad didn't educate you, and I'm an abandoned child, so. Oh, did the air just shift? Did your shirt say Saint Blood? Khun, please. We like the confidence though. I don't feel good though. I'm like, I like that Khun's confident. I don't like his chances. See, that tells me that didn't go well. Don't like that I'm doing this for your sake. But you also have your own plans. Don't give me that. It looks like they're alive, I'm assuming. Considering he was saying he was gonna have to kill Khun, that's pretty good. He is troublesome, yeah. Oh, we got more friends cutting in. Jeez. We're gonna sick one of the rabid ones on him? I do understand though, there's too much to explain. We just also need to be on the train. We can't explain the whole history. Ooh, cool panel. Like we got like the reds and the blues, like balance of it. Ooh, I love the transition from like the close-ups and then scaling out for the impact of that attack. Did you just kick him into the upper atmosphere? Like Team Rocket? What just happened? Oh, don't make me feel bad for the crazy one that wants to eat Wangnan, which seems to be a pattern now. How many people have threatened to eat Wangnan specifically? Like yes, sir. Stay focused. Yeah, I feel like he's not against beating Bomb up to prove a point. Interesting. So we just teleported them? Oh, poor Rock. Oh, we left him on the ship, so we lured him onto the ship, launched it, and then teleported off. It's clever. It's clever. I'll give him that. I knew Khun had to have a plan, and I was like, there has to be a reason that we're antagonizing him, because why have him chasing them at all if there isn't some kind of plan there? I assumed we were trying to get him somewhere. I just didn't know where. Observant. Good job. I love that. Have a safe trip. Khun's such a... Oh, how are we doing? Are we good? We succeeded. Good job, team. Takes the wins when we can get them. I was just like, nah, whatever. At this point, too much to deal with. Things got complicated a long time ago. It just one thing after another at this point. I also believe that. But he has other people around. I don't like that either. I don't like that we're like wanting to kill Bomb either. Get in line, honestly, at this point. There are too many people going after Bomb, and I don't know how many of them are friends, how many of them just want something from him, how many of them just want to kill him. It's a whole thing now. I don't even know what to say anymore. There's so many things happening. There are so many threads, and none of them are good. I do like that we have separated, at least for a little bit, from Jinsung. However, again, I feel like he's involved himself, and I feel like he's gonna be more involved in this case because there is this confirmation of him constantly being like, hey, does Bomb have a chance against Hoaqin? Is there any possibility of that being a matchup where Bomb wins and getting this? No, not a chance. Means that he's going to involve himself more. He's going to be like, fine, I need to be part of this, because despite my mixed feelings about him and other things that he might have done, he does care to some extent about Bomb and does want him to continue to be alive and to continue to train and get stronger and to continue to be part of like ongoing plans and stuff like that. So I feel like he's going to continue to involve himself. He'll catch up at some point and be involved with what is going on in the Hell Train. Hoaqin terrifies me. I hate what he did to Wangnan. Our boy has been through an F already, and he's just trying to prove himself. There's a bunch of mystery behind him anyway, which makes me feel like we're going to be getting into some of that because we keep hinting it, but I'm like, I feel like we're getting close enough that we're gonna have to learn some stuff at some point here in the near future. Continuing to learn things here and there of Khun, which, dang, him just being like, I'm an abandoned child. I'm like, ooh, okay, we're just sliding into abandonment issues in the middle of a confrontation. Okay, because there's some baggage to him and his family dynamic. There's just a few things. There's a few things going on with different characters and setting things up. And I am worried though. I am worried about Bomb and what he's going through and the way that he's not adapting to his abilities super well, but also continuing to go after Rachel. I don't know how many times she has to try and kill him and say no for him to understand how she feels. I understand there's some closure there. I also like that he said there were people that they needed to go after, so I'm assuming that also includes his friends that are there, right? We have Wangnan and Yin and Hoaqin. We have other people there that aren't Rachel that we also need to meet up with. And I'm like, thank you for including other people in the plan and why we're motivated to do this. But it worries me. And I feel like we're setting some things up of him against Jinsung, and they're like, oh, he can't win in that fight. And I'm like, why do I feel like he's gonna figure it out though? He can figure it out. And at any time someone says, oh, there's no way Bob's strong enough to beat this person, I'm like, give him a minute. Give him a minute. And he'll figure it out. You've planted the seed now that I feel like he just needs to come in contact with enough people that he can piggyback off of their training and their abilities and adapt it to his own, and he might be able to pull out some more surprises. But yes, I guess we're doing the train thing. I don't feel good about it. I don't feel good about it in terms of chances, but I also don't feel good about it in terms of character. I feel like we're dealing with something very different from what we have previously. There's a different vibe to this story that this seems like a bad plan. This seems like we don't have enough of a plan for me to be comfortable with what's happening. But I love a confident Khun moment. I love when his plans work out and he gets to maybe build up some more confidence. We've had a little bit of a shaky start to this part of the story for him, and I hope that this maybe cements that he does in fact still got it, right? But I hope you enjoyed reading that along with me. You can click this playlist to go see my previous reactions, or you can subscribe to miss next time I post a Tower of God reaction. I will see you in the next video. Bye.